All right, guys. I keep messing everything up here. Got the comp cam timing chain cover on. Really like it. The harmonic balancer installing tool broke on me, so I didn't get the harmonic balancer all the way on, but I got it on enough that I got my zero and everything on there, so I know where zero is. It's marked on the balancer, so if I got to take the balancer back off, I'm not bummed about it. You want to talk about heart sinking. Probably invented a few new words, but I was able to center punch the installing tool. It broke off in the crank and the threads, put my drill up against it with my reverse drill bit and walked it right out. You want to talk about relief. So I got that. I got the oil pan on. This is the oil pan that you're supposed to run the windage tray. So it's got a windage tray on it. I got a Moroso pump, Moroso pan. It's the 6-quart pan. I run about 7 quarts. I run about a quart filter, so I run close to 7 quarts, but it's a 6-quart pan. Got that on. Got the one-piece gasket. I went ahead and I still go ahead and silicone those because if I don't, they leak. I don't know if maybe you guys have more luck than I do, but I don't have luck at all. So I go on duty. I'm on duty tomorrow, 7 a.m. tomorrow to 7 a.m. Saturday. When I get off Saturday, I'm going to come throw the heads on, throw a couple bolts in it, and we're going to clay check the valve clearance. If all that's good, which I pretty much guarantee it's going to be good, throw the Cometic gaskets on, get it torqued down, get all the studs on it, get it torqued down. And this thing, probably Sunday, because there's a lot going on. It's 4th of July. So if I can get the heads on and get the heads torqued, I'll probably come back Sunday, finish the rockers, girdles, all that jazz up on Sunday, and this thing will be a complete motor. It'll be primed. It'll be ready to go in. Hopefully I can get my transmission back maybe this weekend, middle of next week. If I can get that back, I could probably at least have this thing in there and possibly running by next weekend. Like I said, we're going to run that. It's a 24th, 25th, 26th. Is the big race down at I-57 in Benton. So I'd like to get this thing out at least on a test and tune night, like a weekend before. I've got a brake pass. Actually, it was a rain out pass. The night I broke the 468, they ended up getting rained out before eliminations. So it was actually the round of, they did 2 time runs, and I got a 3rd one. So it was actually my 3rd time run is when this thing popped. That 468 popped. So they gave me went ahead and gave me a rain out pass. They were only going to give me, I don't understand it. They were only going to give me half of the entry fee because they said I'd ran a round, but we hadn't ran any rounds. We had ran time trials. That's not rounds, but whatever. They ended up, since everybody got a rain out pass, they gave me a rain out pass. So, like I said, those guys are great down there. I mean, they've always been good to me. So I just kind of think maybe they thought I was in a different class, because there was one class I think it already ran around. So like I said, I'm not pointing fingers saying they were trying to screw me out of anything, because they wouldn't do that. But so like I said, I'd like to get it down, make a couple runs. Like I said in the last video, I'm thinking 620s. But dude, if this thing comes up and runs a teen, so in Steve's old Camaro, or Steve's old Nova, which that car had been around since I was a kid. I mean, it's got so much sentimental value to this area. If you're in a car guy, it was what the old Midnight Cowboy that my friend Damon Sullins had. He passed away I think 4 years ago. Damon did. It was his car. It was a ladder bar car, big tire, heavy car. Mine's 2720. I think Steve's car was like around 3,000 or 31. So I'm a lighter car. I'm a 4-link. It's a better car, not better. This is just a better setup car than what Steve's was, and it's lighter. So Steve ran, when this was a 502, this was 9.5 to 1 compression with the old GM Performance heads on it. This thing in Steve's car ran a 609 in the 8th. That was its best pass. So these heads are kind of small, but man, this thing should run it. I'm realistically, if out of the gate it runs 20s or 30s, hey, whatever it is, if it runs a 40, as long as it's consistent, we can build on that, because I'm going to have better heads. I'm going to have a better cam. You know, that 496 is going to be a beast too. So, you know, it's only going to get faster, but you always want it to be fast out of the box, and it never is. So, but anyway, I'm going to quit rambling. It's already 5 minutes in. Have a good 4th of July. 250th birthday of the United States. That's something to be proud of. So let's have fun this weekend. Be safe. Like I said, I'm on duty tomorrow. I don't want to have to cut anybody out of any cars or put anybody's cars out of, you know. We had a couple of years ago, we had guys after fireworks, they threw all the fireworks that were used in the back of their truck, caught their truck on fire, caught their garage on fire, and almost burnt their house down. So we don't want that. So, but anyway, have a good weekend. Like I said, I'm going to throw up some videos on Saturday. This thing should be a complete motor by Sunday. So everybody have a good one.